Hello everyone, I'm Crypto Mafia. In this video, I will explain the support and resistance we need to learn in order to buy and sell from the right places. I will answer questions such as, what is support and resistance, how to draw, how to use. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel before moving on to the video. Enjoy watching. Support and resistance zones are areas where buyers and sellers are heavily involved and where the price is reacting. By drawing support and resistance zones on your chart, you have the opportunity to buy or sell in the right places. You make more money or lose less money by buying and selling it in the right place. So how do we determine the right regions? First of all, we need to determine the major and minor support resistance zones. Major regions are where we can invest more reliably and for a long time. Minor regions are the ones we will use for short or medium-term transactions. We will determine the major regions in the graphs in daily or higher time periods. We will determine minor regions in lower time periods than daily. Support zones are areas where there are a lot of buyers. When the price hits this zone, it is very likely to receive an upside reaction. Of course, supports may not always hold the price and may break. Now let's learn how to determine major and minor supports. We are looking at the Bitcoin chart on the TradingView site. Let's start by drawing the major support zones, then you will already be able to draw the minor support zones yourself. Let's not see the right side on the daily chart. Now let's determine the regions where the price has received a strong reaction from the decrease. Look, in this region, the price has taken a good reaction and headed upwards. In this region, and in this region, the price has received an upward reaction. Now let's look at the whole graph and stretch the boxes we drew to the right. As you can see, the regions we have determined before have acted as support, and the price has received an upward reaction from these regions. Major support zones are suitable for making long-term investments. You can also draw minor support zones yourself by switching to a 4-hour or hourly time frame. Remember, when strong resistances are broken, they turn into strong supports, so make sure that the price stays above these support zones to invest. Resistance zones are areas where there are a lot of sellers. When the price comes to this region, there are sales, and therefore it receives a downward reaction. Now let's determine our major resistance zones on the same chart. Let's not look to the right side of the chart again. Let's box the regions where the price reacts and turns down. Look, it got a strong reaction here. Here, and here the price has received a downward reaction. Now let's look at the chart from a distance again and extend the boxes we drew to the right. As you can see, the regions where the price reacted to the downside before, then acted as resistance again. Major resistance areas are good selling zones to profit from your investment. Strong resistance zones also turn into strong supports when they are broken. Therefore, you should not buy from resistance areas and sell from support areas. Let's remember the important points again. No sales from support, no purchases from resistance. Supports and resistances can be broken. That's why you should use stop loss in your trades. When support is broken, it becomes resistance, and when resistance is broken, it becomes support. For your long-term investments, you should buy and sell from major regions. We have come to the end of the video. If you like it, you can support the channel by subscribing and liking the video. See you in the next videos. Goodbye.